Hello everyone, in this video I'll be explaining the problem red black pairs. So this problem was asked in educational Codeforces round 189 related for division 2. So let's read out the problem. There is a table 2 cross n cells. Each cell of the table is colored either red or black. We want to paint some cells of this table so that there exists at least one way to partition all cells into n pairs such that the following conditions hold. Okay, the cells in each pair have same color. The cells in each pair share a side. What is the minimum number of cells that need to be repainted? Okay, so they have given test cases and they have given n, and in the second and third line of each test case describe the color of cells. Okay, so the second line says top cells painted, and the bottom third line says the bottom cells painted. So let's go to the iPad and try to understand what they're saying. So so the third question, what they're saying is they've given 2 cross n cells, 2 cross n cells. So it's like this way. We have 2 rows and we have n columns, right? So this is the thing. Now they have said each cell is painted with either red or blue, okay, this way. So all cells are painted with red or blue. Now the question what they're saying is we need to make n pairs because there are total 2n cells. So 2n cells we have total. In pair you'll have 2 cells, so 2 get cancelled, so you'll get n pairs, obviously, right? And in the second condition what they're saying is the pair whatever you have sorry, it's the first condition, not second condition. So what they're saying is the first condition, so whatever pair you have chosen, right, in the pair cells should be same colored, right? They've said pair have to be same color and each pair share a side. The second condition is very important. So if you take this cell, right, so for this cell you cannot choose this cell as pair, right, because they don't share anything. But here if you see this cell and this cell, so they don't share any side. But if you take this cell and this cell, they share a side. This side it was a common. Similarly if you take this cell, so it is going to share a side. I mean these two cells are can be made a pair because they share a common side here. Similarly this cell can be paired with this cell because they share a side. So the spoiler of this problem is this: it's a greedy problem. See so whatever cell they'll give, right, so obviously there are 2 n cells, we need to make n pairs, so obviously this cell has to be paired with someone. So I'll start from the top left. This is top left, so I'll try to pair this cell with the there are 2 possibilities. I can pair with this cell or I can pair with this cell. So how can I make a pair? Let me take some example and see. We have let me take this example. We have red, blue, red. Is blue or black? Sorry, black. Yeah. We have black, red, black. So now if you see, this is red, so I can either make a pair with this or I can make a pair with this. Okay, so what I'll try to, I cannot make a pair with this one because it is not sharing a side, it is sharing a common vertex. This is a vertex, but it should share a side. If you see this one and this one, it is sharing a side here. If you see this one and this one, it is sharing a side. So I have two possibilities. So greedily what I will try to do is I will check uh, if this and this color are same. It is not same. I'll check again this one. If this and this are same, it is not same. Okay, so if they are not same, right, what I'll try to do is I will try to make these two pair. The reason why I'm doing is, since I'm starting from the top left, right, we don't have like whatever I'll be doing a problem, I'll doing from the left hand side. So it's like from the back side I've solved the problem, the front side I have to solve it. Okay. So in order to solve that, what I'll try to do is, that's why I'll be taking this pair if they are both are not equal. Okay, like colors are not equal, so I'll try to make this pair. Now again same thing I'll compare with it's like one of the color I have painted, let's say bottom one I painted with red. Okay. So now it is same. Now since till here it is solved, now I'll try to solve from this side. Again I'll check, it is not same, it is not same. I'll draw a line and I'll do it. So let me take a bigger case, what I'm actually trying to do. So when I'm solving a problem, right, from the top left, so I'll have some colors. So when I have some colors, right, what I'll try to do is, since I'm checking this, like this one, these two I'm trying to pair, or I'm trying to pair these two, so I'll take these four as one of the in my case I'll take these four cells, and in these four cells what I'll try to do is I will try to check if these two are equal and these two are equal. If both are equal, which means we don't need to repaint it, I'll be moving my pointer to simply here, if provided these two and these two are equal, or these two colors and these two colors are equal. You understood, right? If this is not the condition, then what I'll try to do is I'll try to see if these two colors are equal. If these two colors are equal, then I'll move a pointer to simply here, not more than one distance, because I may get a chance wherein these two will be equal, right? So that's why I'm moving simply one pointer ahead. But if these two are not equal, and these two are not equal, and these two are not equal, and I've checked this as well, so this is also not equal. So in that case I'll check again here if these two are equal and if these two are equal. If these two are equal, then obviously I've got pair wherein this colors are same, so I'll have to not paint it. So bottom one, even if they are not equal, so I'll have to do a painting for one of these cells, either this one or this one, in order to make them equal, right? Similarly, if this is same, so above one is not same, then I'll have to paint it. This is the second condition. Now one more thing is, let's say all are not equal, as we were saying previously, like it was a red, blue, red, blue, so all are not equal, if you can see. So in this case what you need to do is you need to just move one pointer ahead. You have to just move one pointer ahead, because what if like this is red, blue, and since it is not equal, I'll move just one pointer ahead, because it may happen that in the future you'll get a cell wherein they are equal, so we don't need to paint it. We have got a pair, it's like. So that's the reason I'll be moving just one pointer ahead, right? If I had moved you know till here, so it's like you will be painting two cells, like this cell will be painting with red, yeah, and this cell also will be painting with red. It's like two painting you've done, but ideally, if you see, if you consider this case, only one painting you should do, and in the future you have got a pair wherein both are black, both are red, right? So I think you have understood. There are four cases. The first case is if in this cell this way you have, right, it's like these two are same and these two are same, or you may have this way also, right? It's like you have here same. So if these are the cases, and also there will be two cases again. You can take all color as blue, and one more case will be all color as red, right? So if these are the cases, then obviously you will make a pair. This is a pair, and this is also pair. So your pointer was here, you will moving now here. Similarly here also, this is pair and this is pair, so you don't need to do any painting, your pointer will move this way. So this is the first case. The second case will be as I said, like you will have this thing. If you have this thing, right, so in this case, as you can see, you can make either pair with this, or you can make either pair with this. But let me write one more thing, you will understand. So if you see here, you can make this pair or you can make this pair, right? So let's say I had made this pair. If you made this pair here, in this case you don't need to paint it, but the below one you will have to definitely paint it, right? Because these two are not equal. And since you have painted now here, and the last one is this, now again you will have to paint this one. But if you take this as one of the pair, now you will have a pair of this which is same, and a pair of this which is also same. So that's the reason whenever you have these two as equal, so you will have to consider this pair as greedily, then you will be moving a pointer ahead. Okay, so this is the second case, like if these two are equal, these two equal, so in this case you will have to move one pointer ahead. Now the third case is like you have red, blue, red, you can say, and you have here blue, you have red. So in this case, now what is happening, these two are not equal, so you will definitely check this pair, these pairs are equal, so in this case you will have to not do painting. So when you consider this case, now you have to consider this case the below one, right? Okay, so when you have taken these two, the below one you will have to definitely paint it, and it's like you will be moving a pointer ahead here. Okay, yeah. Now the fourth case is as I said, like this pair is also not matching, this pair is also not matching. In this case you will have to make these two as pair and move one pointer ahead. So I think you have understood, like it's like a greedy approach only. Basically, we'll have to take different cases and try to do it, right? So let's try to code it up. So we have test cases, and in the test case we have integer n denoting the um, 2 cross n as the matrix. Now since you've got that right, I'll take string top and bottom. Top is basically the top cell, row 0, bottom is basically the row 1. Okay, now I'll take a variable I and I'll run a loop I less than n minus 1. I'll be going, because I'll be checking here I plus 1 and also, that's why I'll be going till n minus 1. First thing first, what I said, we'll have to check the cases. If the starting 4 cells, whatever cells we are making, right, 4 cells, those are all equal or not. So we'll have to check if top of I is equals to bottom of I. I'm making a vertical comparison here, and top of I plus 1 equals to bottom of I plus 1. It's like I'm doing a vertical comparison. Okay, this comparison I'm doing. If yeah, you can see this case, these two are equal. So if these two are equal, then definitely we have a solution. Or I'll take a horizontal case. If top of I is equals to top of I plus 1 and bottom of I equals to bottom of I plus 1. Basically I'm taking a this case. So if these two are there, which means all are painted only, right? So I'll take one variable as not paint, initially to be 0. So it's like these 4 cells we don't have to paint it because we have got a pair, we have got a pair. So what I'll do is not paint, I'll increase it by 4 because there are 4 cells, and your I pointer will be moved to ahead 2 distance, right? Your I was here, I'll move 1 2 distance ahead. Now this case we have got, else if I'll check if top of I equals to bottom of I. So now what is happening is, now I'll be checking this case. This is red, this is also red. So I'll check this. If these two are equal, which means I'll take this pair, but I'll move just one pointer ahead and try to check if we have pair in the going forward, if you get or not. So if these two are equal, so not painting will be increased to 2. Basically not painting is a variable wherein we are not painting any cells, right? And your I is going to be increased by 1. Else if what we'll check is the third case. The third case will check if these two equal or these two equal. We'll be checking if top of I equals to top of I plus 1, okay, or bottom of I equals to bottom of I plus 1. So if either are equal, then it's like it's like one pair we have got wherein the painting we are not doing. In this case, these two paintings we are not doing, but below we will be doing painting, right? So it's like not painting is going to be increased by 2, and you will move 2 pointers ahead, because anyways you have got one pair, but below pair has to be like it is not equal. That's why you have to paint it. Okay, that's why since these 4 cells are already there, you will have to move 2 pointer ahead, right? Else what does it mean? At the end it's like all pair are different. The fourth case, as you can see, all are different, you can see. Since all are different, in this case what I'll be doing is I'll be basically taking this pair. It's like I'll be painting just one, any one I'll be painting, and I'll move 1 pointer ahead, so that greedily I'll be in a hope I'll be like we've got in future the pair wherein we should not be painting and we can get a pair. So I'll be increasing I by just 1, and since we'll be painting in this case, right? Since any one we're going to paint, that's when not painting I'll not be increasing. So now your answer is going to be total you have 2n cells. In that how many cells have not painted? This many cells have not painted. Okay. And you will have to divide it by 2. Why you will have to divide it by 2? I'll tell you. See, here I'll try to show you what we are doing is, see, in this case what I'm doing is I'm saying I have not painted 2 cells, right? If you consider only these 4 cells, if you consider, let's say this we don't have. So in this case what you'll do is you'll say these 2 cells are not painted, which is correct. Not painted is equal to 2 cells, but here you'll paint only 1 cell. Let's say you have painted this cell as red, so total you have n is 4 cells, right? Total you have 4 cells, minus you have not painted 2 cells. Okay, so you're getting answer is 2. You have to divide it by 2, because in the pair, in order to make equal, you will be painting only 1 cell. So in the pair you will be painting only 1 cell, that's why I'm dividing it by 2. So your answer is 1, like 1 cell will be painting. So I think you have understood. Let's try to print answer. Let's try to submit it. Red, black. It's a greedy problem, right? I think you have understood. Like if you take different cases, and you will understand. Wrong on second case. Why it is so? Let's see. Top bottom is correct. Okay, I've understood where it is wrong. So now it may happen that you are dealing with the cases, right, and you have got a pair in this way. Okay, this way you have got a pair, but the last one is missing, right? Because your loop, whatever loop you have, you are going till n minus 1, which is 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. Your n is 7, you're going till n minus 1, that too less than n minus 1, which means you're going till n minus 2, you're going till here only. The last one case you're missing, right? So that's the reason we'll have to write one condition here. If your I is n minus 1, which means it's the last case, so if that is the last case, then we'll have to check if your top of I is equals to bottom of I, then it's like you'll not be painting, the two cells will not be painting. If they are not equal, which means you will have to paint one cell, right? So yeah. So yeah, it got accepted. So in this way you could easily solve the problem. It's a a bit of mathematical problem. If you try to analyze the time complexity here, so you're using just a loop, so your time complexity of n, which is linear, and space complexity is again of n, which is constant. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the video.